What can we expect from the Jenna Charlton show in 2022?
Can't wait for you guys to see the new show on my channel. I'm actually trying to get into more serious things.
Okay.
You know, you guys are going to see a different side of me.
I have trunk and scalp psoriasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain to our viewers a little bit about that?
Scalp psoriasis is just white patches that develop on your head.
Yeah.
And then trunk psoriasis, it's
Just all over your
all
body.
over my body, yeah. Like from my head to my toes,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna Charlton. For those who don't know me, and for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for your love and your support. If you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Yeah. Now you may have seen it but not know what it is. It's a rare skin condition, and our guest today is here to share her story. She's a freelance model, brand ambassador, and a self-proclaimed skin condition activist. Gidumile. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing, lady?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I want you to tell my viewers a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, all of that.
Like she mentioned, my name is Kitamina Princess Bede. I'm 21 years old. I am a fourth year health information management student at Botany University. I am currently living in Katlehong, but I'm from Hamabote actually. I was born and raised in Hamabote. I attended my high school at Methodist High School, and like she mentioned, I live with a skin condition, a very rare skin condition for that matter, called psoriasis. It's a skin condition that is caused by a rapid multiplication of skin cells.
So, when did you start to see changes in your body growing up?
At the age of 12, actually, yeah. It first started with scalp psoriasis.
Yeah.
Then it developed into trunk psoriasis, where it spread all over my body. Yeah, and then at 15, I was diagnosed with the skin condition by Dr. Golobe. He was still at Tepo by then, yeah.
So when you start seeing these things on your scalp, did you have any idea what it is?
Well, I thought they were just allergies that are gonna disappear with time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, for how long did you discover that and did you see the doctor immediately after seeing them on the scalp?
No, not immediately. Pretty after a few months, I went to see a doctor, and they also thought there were allergies, so they just gave me medication for allergies, Algex and some other medication, but it didn't go away.
And then, after how long did they diagnose you with psoriasis?
After 3 years. Yeah.
So is it itchy or painful?
Well,
Or what? Just let us know how, if someone is out there and they have, psoriasis and they don't know what it is it itchy? How, when it develops, is it itchy? Is it painful? Do you have, I know chicken pox, people say they have headaches.
yeah.
So do you have headaches? Do you get sick? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I don't really get sick, and it's not painful, but it is itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it starts developing, it gets very itchy, and that's all.
Is it itchy all the time? Or the itch just goes away? Because you say after 3 years they diagnosed you. In these 2 years, what was happening to your body?
In those 3 years, they just kept developing rapidly.
So they're always there, kapadiato.
They're always there,
Yeah.
but they get better with time.
So from your scalp, where next did they develop?
From my scalp to my back, yeah, then the whole body.
Okay. So in the time they were appearing on your body, I think you were 12, right? So at 12, going to school, you have these things on your body. What are your classmates or your friends saying?
Well, at 12 and 13, they were just on my scalp. It was just scalp psoriasis.
Okay.
And then at 14, it started developing on my body. And then at 15, that's when I got diagnosed. Well, when I started going to high school, when I was 13, a lot of people used to look at me
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, weird, like a weirdo or something. And
You have to cut your hair.
Yeah, I had to cut my hair.
Yeah.
I was bald actually.
How was that, like, mentally for you having to
It
cut your hair?
was mentally.
Because now cutting your hair just makes them visible even more. You see?
True.
Yeah.
It was very draining, honestly, because like everybody sees them now, and people asking me questions. What do you have on your head? What's wrong with this girl and everything? So it was very draining.
Yeah. So what type of psoriasis do you have?
I have trunk and scalp psoriasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain to our viewers a little bit about that?
Scalp psoriasis is just white patches that develop on your head.
Yeah.
And then trunk psoriasis, it's
Just all over your
all
body.
over my body, yeah, like from my head to my toes.
Okay. So you are a freelance model. Did you want to be a model because of your condition, or it's something you've always wanted to do?
It's something that I've always wanted to do since I was a little girl.
Why modeling? Why not be a singer? Why did you want to be a model?
Well, I used to watch fashion shows a lot,
Yeah.
especially Victoria's Secret and everything.
Mhm.
So I really loved what I saw.
Yeah.
I also loved clothes, fashion, and the likes. So I decided that I wanted to be a model. I had a favorite model. She still is Kendall Jenner.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my favorite
Oh,
model.
Kendall Jenner, I'm Jenner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my favorite model, so I followed her on all her social media platforms, followed her shoots and everything. So it's just something that I love doing.
Yeah. So, at first, was it easy to become what you are now? Because you're different, you understand?
Yeah.
I mean, how was it? How was the journey of you starting to become a model?
It was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It was very difficult because a lot of photographers that I worked with wanted me to expose my skin,
Yeah.
and at that time I wasn't really comfortable with showing off my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy journey, but with time I became very comfortable showing off my skin.
Yeah.
So it's very easy now.
How was your experience with the first modeling gig?
Yo.
Tell us about that.
Well, my first experience wasn't really bad because I covered my whole body by then, so it wasn't as bad as me not covering my body. And my second one was very bad because I was like forced to show off my skin
Yeah.
when I didn't want to.
Why would they force you to do that?
Because they said it's my strong point.
Mm-hmm. And you did not believe that?
I didn't believe that at all.
Yeah. So when did you start being comfortable in your own skin?
I think it was in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in 2019.
How long from when you started modeling was this?
A year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start feeling comfortable in your own skin. I get it, you are a self-proclaimed skin condition activist.
Yeah.
So to you, was that important? Do you feel like people put pressure on you? Because you were forced to take, like, wear revealing clothes to show off your skin. Do you feel like people put a lot of pressure on you to become this special model and stuff like that?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that because by then I was forced, but I didn't agree to.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say I was forced to become who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was time I learned to show off my skin and decided that I want to show off my skin the way I'm doing right now. So it's just something that I wanted to do, not something that I was forced to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how does it affect, like, your relationships, any type of relationship? How does it affect you? Because people must know. I saw how it's like it don't talk. Because someone watching might think, oh my god, if I touch this person, I'm gonna be like this.
True.
So you need to explain to them that no, if we're holding hands, this doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Yeah, true.
I just want you to explain that to them so they understand that it's not a disease. It's a skin condition. You understand? Yeah.
Well, it's not affecting my relationships in any way, honestly, because I think the people I've been involved with
Yeah.
learned about it, read about it, and I was.
Is it
also
because you initiated and you're like, oh hi, I'm Idwila and I have psoriasis.
No.
Go study that and then we can be together.
No,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
It was just them deciding to read about it and know about it and ask questions where they didn't understand. So I was there to explain everything to them.
Yeah. So in the early years, did it affect like the way you dressed? Would you always cover your body, always wear a hat? Was that the case?
Yeah, I even stayed indoors most of the time. I was an introvert.
Yeah.
I was forced to be an introvert then because I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want people to see my skin, and of course I used to cover my body a lot.
Yeah, is it because you felt like people would judge you?
Well, people were judging me actually.
What were these people saying?
Like they used to ask me a lot of questions,
Yeah.
and whenever I showed off my arms, like at school, would wear short golf shirts and everything, and people would ask me why am I not covering my arms. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's horrible. It was horrible. So, can you tell us about a time in your life where it was really bad, where it affected you mentally? How was that time, the experience? What were you experiencing?
Okay. The time my skin condition really got bad, or I got critics from people outside. It was around last year. I think around November or October. Well, it wasn't really physical. It was online. So I usually post my pictures of my skin condition on social media. So this one time I posted my pictures. I was a hostess at some event. I won't mention the name. So after posting those pictures, I got a lot of negative comments. You know, when you post pictures, there are shares and everything, and then people are commenting, and people kept sending me screenshots of people commenting in a negative way on my pictures, and it really trained me because most of them.
What were the people saying?
The
pictures.
People were asking questions and saying my skin looks disgusting and all those bad things. So it really got so bad that I decided to shut down, and at some point decided to see a psychologist actually.
And then how was the experience with the psychologist?
Well, the experience was fun. I would say, because I think she made me realize a lot of things. She made me realize that no matter what you do or who you are, people are always gonna have something to say, and you're not the one who's responsible for what they're gonna say, because they always have negative comments, positive comments. So she showed me that I always have to focus on the positives, not the negatives. And I think I took that to my head so much that this year, when I received those negative comments, I was just like, it's the usual, and they didn't even hurt me in any way.
So before you went to see a psychologist, did these comments make you feel like small, and like did you go into depression? Because I feel like if it was me and people start saying bad things about me and who I am, you know, I'd completely shut down and I don't want to see anyone. I'm just in my room just to hide. Are those the type of things you're experiencing? Yeah,
they are, and more especially social anxiety. And I was diagnosed with depression and social anxiety at that time.
Because I know someone doesn't just wake up and then they have depression, you understand? So I want you to take us to the day when you're like, I've had enough.
Okay.
The decision that made you, like what made you make the decision of wanting to get help?
Well, I'll just say, looking back, I realized that I've always been getting negative comments from people, and I ignored them even though I knew or I saw that they hurt me. I used to ignore them so much that I pretended as if they didn't exist. I realized that they're drowning me without even realizing.
So it was happening over and over and over again.
Yeah, it was happening
So after
almost every day,
yeah,
actually.
after the first picture you post and people start criticizing you, did you upload more pictures, or you were like, I'm not never doing this again?
Well, the first picture, people didn't actually criticize me at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. The feedback was good. That's when I decided.
What's good feedback?
People were like complimenting me, talking about how brave I am to be posting such pictures, because people like to hide. And me, knowing myself, I found that as brave too, because I used to hide in the shadows and not show off my skin, or even worse, post my pictures on social media looking like that. So
So the first picture is up, good comments. Now let's go to the one that you're a hostess and then people started bashing you. What was the main reason? Were they saying, are you out in public like this?
Yeah.
There's certain people looking like this. How was it?
People were like, how come she's a hostess? Her skin looks horrible. Ew, she looks horrible.
Yeah.
And all those kind of stuff.
Were the people at the event, you being a hostess, were they treating you like the people on social media, or was it just the talks on social media and not in person?
It was just the talks on social media. The people at the event actually treated me like a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There were no shady looks and all that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I didn't see any of that. Yeah.
So which one comment really made you be like, yeah?
I think I don't even have that one. It was just a bunch of them, and I was just like, I've had enough. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that one post, you didn't keep posting again. Did you just leave posting?
No, after seeing my psychologist, I kept posting. I still am posting. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic, and I think you're so brave, because not many people would come out like you did and feel so comfortable in their own skin. So I have one question. So you being an activist, a skin condition activist, is it because you want to be a superhero to people who have the same condition, or what?
No.
What's the main reason?
I don't want to be a superhero or anything.
Yeah.
I just want people to be comfortable in who they are.
Yeah.
I just want people to stop living in the shadows and see that it's okay to be the way you are. It's okay to not be normal, and it's okay to be different. That's what I want people to know. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic, and thank you so much for coming here and sharing the story.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you can learn a thing or two from this episode. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and share. Ta-ta for now.